Hello YouTube fans, here again, and I've got a to test today, a to test of a movie being The Wanderers. I remember this film a long time ago, and it does have an interesting history. To the one who wanted me to retest this, a bit sloppy thank you. I mean it again, a bit sloppy thank you. This is also one of my favourites. That being from 1979, The Wanderers. Now this has a lot of history because this is one of them dang sort of films, but you could say I always just look at this, right? I always look at this as a coming to age sort of film. If anyone wants to know what I'm on about, coming to age, it's like these young lads who are in a dang called The Wanderers, and it's based on, I think right now, based on 1963. There's a lot of good songs in this. You've got the song itself, I'm the type of guy who will never let you down. The Wanderers song. You've got Big Doos Don't Cry. You've got Walk Like a Man. You name it, you've got it. Now at the time, not these sort of dang films around, but sadly at the time, the Warriors beating this film. Come out the same there, the Warriors. Don't get me wrong, I like the Warriors. That's also a good dang film, but this one I also like. It's being the Wonders. I might even put this on a review. Why not? Why not? An unestimated film. It is. It's this to me, right? This to me is an unestimated gem. Cannot lie. Cannot lie. An unestimated gem of a film. Because you gotta say you got date songs in it from the 1960s, you've got the Ducky Boys, you've got the Wongs, you've got them all. You also have a very long Nancy Iron, who we all know. 2 days after this, had the big success of the smash hit film from 1981, that being Raiders of the Lost Ark. We all know Nancy Iron made it big with the character Marion in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Now, at the time, she did one film before, that being Animal House, and I think it's like the same they did Not Sanding. That's why it's an episode of the first pilot episode of Not Sanding. But this was supposed to be Stu making it big with films, let's say, like this, The Wanderers. So you get a date opening of a couple bonking on a settee, then you've got a date song, Walk Like a Man. I love the bit where the dad says, "Hey, you're like a pig with ears," and then the baldest come into it. That's right. People say my style was me. The baldest come into it. You got one guy who, if I remember right, the one there after this appeared in Stir Chaser, and you might remember him as the lightning one in the Running Man, the one who goes la 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 la. Well, he was in this as well. May he rest in peace, being the Wanderers. But I love the bit where you got this kid dropping off. What did you just say? What did you just say? I said, you don't look like a prick without ears. You're like pigs without ears. And then the fucking one, and I love the song in it. Now I'm going to get to the point where I like this one because I remember right back days and years ago when I was a wee lad going to my mate's house. And my mate who had this, he had it on a video. Why we didn't wear this video out, I do not know because for some reason he used to watch this film religiously. I'll say it again. He used to watch this film religiously. I mean, he watched it almost every time I come to his house. Every time I went to my mate's house, he used to watch this a lot. And I mean a lot. And then I got it on video, and then there's technologies out there, DVD and whatever else technology is out there. And I say it's a good film. It's art's on its seeds. There's a great bit where you got one guy in it, and it's sort of like the Fonz of the Wanderers. I love the line where he says, "Leave the kid alone." And then the dad's saying, "What did you just say? What did you say, motherfucker? What did you just say? Leave the kid alone." And for some reason, he just bypasses them all. He fucking twats them all. And then he sort of saves the day. You got to take a bit of song again. Got one lad, you got the idea that the father's beating on him, so he's a bit of a bully boy, bit of a dick. That's it, you got another dang called the Wongs. You got these older dang you don't want to fuck with. There's a bit where they're trying to rip them off and they find out, it says, "You're trying to hustle us," and they get them and they get a ball. No, that you go bowling. You go bowling. But they get one of them balls and they just whack it on his hand. You don't see it, but you don't need to see it. You know what they've done. I mean, these are like dangs you don't want to fuck with, basically. But the worstest dang of all is the Ducky Boys. They get you, they don't just beat you, they fucking kill you. So you got one guy, you got an idea, he wants to be with the baldest. It doesn't show it too much in detail, but you got an idea, he's gay. You get it all the way through the film. There's a bit where he wants to be with the baldest and they strip the two of the lads off and he puts string on his you know what and he says, "You fucking fag, don't wind me up now." And he drops the string and it's only halfway and then they leave him naked. But I do love the song in it, Big Girls Outside. There's a bit where they're trying to stop a feel, and that's when it does. I just said her name. Nancy Iron makes her first appearance. You know what I mean? That's 2 years before she made it big with Raiders of the Lost Ark, playing the character Marion. She's in this, and you got the idea there's a love interest between him and the lad. There's a tape bit where they've got a part, they've got another song, hey now, my boyfriend's back. You might remember that one. There's a lot of good songs Matt Golden era being 1963. So again, there's a bit where the lad with the bald head, he gets caught up, he's signed on with this lad. That's what I mean by the idea he's gay. But big mistake, that's the Ducky Boys. Halfway through the film and all, there's attacking him in a car and they manage to get out of Dodge. But he makes the mistake because he meets the Ducky Boys, pulls a thick knife out, he slits a bit of his face, he's doing a run, he's trying to tie him up to safety, but these lads, there's so fucking many of them, they get the outsmartness off him and he falls to his death. You do get a sort of a letter to Pesicon, can't remember his name now, Pesicon Trinity, the one who got assassinated. Got the date, it's based on 1963. So you get that. But the best bit of all is there's a bit where they're playing American football. Again, you got a lot of good songs in it. And then the Ducky Boys come in, the Wongs come in. So I always love that line there. Halfway through the film, they bump into these Chinese guys, and then the guy who got killed halfway through the film, he says, come back to me, get the fuck out of here. Don't fuck with the Wongs. So the Wongs come into this scene, having a date fight in this football bit. The buddy boy Farfan hits the fucking sun that makes you hate him even more. Then halfway through the film again, the fucking I almost forgotten. The lad who's like the phone's got his arm injured, so he's got his arm in a plaster. The buddy boy Farfan comes in, has to go at home. He says that line again, leave the kid alone. What did you just say? What did you say? Did your father never teach you no manners? He starts to twist the Farfan's arm. Then the lad gets the lucky plate and whacks him on the head. But I love the bit where he says, I think I killed the bastard. Another good scene is one lad was having hanky panky. It turns out the other dang was the older dang. It turns out it's his daughter and he's only got her on the duff. He's trying to explain what's happened and he grabs him down there, so I put it in detail. But then he's a member of the fam there now, you know what I mean? They want to welcome him and all this. But like I said, there's a good bit where he's trying to find our main character being Nancy Iron. Because I've got an idea there's a love scene. There's even a bit where they're playing strip broker. I'm going to forget that. But she's gone. They're all gone. The baldies do a stupid thing. They get a shipment to go to Vietnam. That was the days of Vietnam. And they go to separate ways. That's what I mean. It starts off as a dang film. In my eyes, it starts off as a dang film. But as the film goes on, it's a coming-to-age film. To me, I see The Wanderers as a coming-to-age film. So the drive off to go the separate ways. You got that Jake song again. I'm the type of guy who will never let you down. And then it ends like that. So I like The Wanderers. Again, it came out when there's a lot of dang films. The same year you had The Warriors. You had all these other films. But in my eyes, The Wanderers is an unestimated gem. So fuck it. A 4-star rating for me. But fuck it, I'd be generous. A 5-star rating for an extra one on for Dud Messer. And I'll end it with a Dud song. I'm the type of guy who will never let you down. I tease them and I love them and I always say their name. They call me the Wanderer. Hey, hey, the Wanderer. I go around, 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 around. They call me the Wanderer. Hey, hey, Wanderer. I go around, 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 around.